Hello and welcome back to Persona 3 The Answer. We're taking another shot at the final boss this time, but there are some significant changes. First of all, we're going to have a look at Akihiko, because if we have a look at him, one, we've got a new piece of equipment for him which gives him plus 10 magic. Given that there's a stage where you have to burst the enemy, it seems like that might come in handy. The second thing that we've got for him is he is now level 76. The main thing that he got from that is a Lek amp. Again, because we're going to have to burst down the enemy, having a Lek amp instead of a Lek boost is a pretty big upgrade. So that's what he's got. Next up, we have Metis, who got, well, pretty much nothing. I did give her the Omega Drive. I don't know whether you can crit this boss, but the one that she had on was basically doing nothing because it was the charm one, so I felt like we might as well give her something. If this turns out to do nothing and we fail, we can always find something better for her, but I'm hoping that it will allow her to maybe crit. If she crits once in the fight, I'll say it's worth it, right? And then her abilities are pretty much the same, except she has Brave Blade, which is the one that she hadn't learned at the end of the previous episode. She's also a little bit higher than the other two party members, just because she started higher. She's been in more fights, so therefore it's a higher level, therefore has higher stats. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at Yukari. Now, I don't think Yukari actually got that much in terms of abilities, but we did get her Eternal Shoes. Now, what do these do? Well, these shoes, unlike her previous ones, which were the Goddess Boots, they gave her Evade Magic High. What these do is they just give her Evade Strike, which isn't that useful, except that I think the Almighty attack might be a strike attack. But the main thing that this one does is it gives her an extra, 38 evasion, which I'm sure must be useful. I'm sure. In terms of abilities, the main thing that she got is a full heal, which is very nice, right? She can now give us a full heal. That's going to be good for us. She also doesn't have any wind boosting things. She only has wind break. So in theory, I think this means Akihiko actually does the most damage, because I think the amp move will be the best. I don't know. She's got 70 magic, but he's currently sitting at 64 magic. I don't know. That must not be including his equipment as well, which also gives him an extra plus 10. And he has an amp. I think he's going to do the most damage in the fight. But we're going to keep him on healer until we reach the burst stage. That's kind of our plan. In terms of us, because we also got upgrades, I don't think we got any new equipment, unless I'm mistaken. Oh yeah, I did see a new piece of equipment. We got the Fermion Cannon, which is a piece of equipment which looks kind of cool, but isn't as good as Pandemonium. And then we got a ton of Brigade's Flames, which, again, are cool, but, you know, we have a better thing. And I'm going to switch off of this persona. We have Koiryu at 74. Koiryu did give us a item, which we should have a look at. And then Susanoo I made at 76. It's kind of cool, but I actually don't think that this is the one we're going to go with for the fight. I don't think it's actually strong enough to be the one that we want. I think Koiryu is the one that we want. And it might be stat-wise. Actually, stat-wise, it's pretty much even. But the main thing that we want out of this thing is its ability to heal and res, right? Those are incredible. Plus its ability to block magic. These three things combined, very good things. And it has Zeodyne to do damage. It also has Invigorate to give us SP over time. This is why I think Koiryu is the one for us. Now, I said Koiryu gave us an item. Why are we not using it? I mean, the answer is obvious. It's not that good. It nullifies strike damage. Now, the only case in which this would be useful is if the Almighty attack was a strike attack. But I don't know if it is. I think it might actually just be a physical attack, and it might not have a specific physical thing to it. It might have Almighty as the damage type, in which case it will just go through everything. So, yeah, I don't think it's that useful. Anyway, with that, I am going to do a save, and then we are going to jump into here. Now, let me just double check something. I think I have another save right before here. And I'm just going to double check that. this is another save right before here. The reason why I'm checking that we have another save is because we're making real attempts, so I'm going to make our save for the boss right after the cutscenes, because that way, you know, we don't have to go through the cutscenes each time. Now, is that a little bit defeatist in that we'd be thinking that we have to go through this multiple times? Potentially it's defeatist, but, you know, if we don't need it, we don't need it. Right. So, we're back in space. And now, go through a little dialogue. Everyone going, how did we get here? What's going on? Talking to Metis, having a heart-to-heart. And then, we see in the sky, it's him, but as a seal. And then we go back to chatting about how we feel about that for a little bit. We go, oh right, this is what that was. And then this is what he did at the end of the game. And everyone goes, oh, that's what this was. Then, after a little bit more back and forth, a little bit more, Metis continues giving us the plot. And then, at some point, we're going to see another cutscene, which will be at any point now. Any point. There we go. This will be second cutscene. Right. So we go into the second cutscene, which we skip. And then we're pretty much ready for the fight. Okay, I think I'm going to put my save in here. There we go. And then we'll do it there. The reason why I don't want to do it on the first turn of the fight is because if the first turn happens to be like an instant kill or something, it's just not useful. I think doing it here is probably early enough that it'll do a reset. Although potentially we can do it slightly later. That's okay. We can wait till Iga speaks next time and then do the save. That's okay. And here's Erebus. Also, being a significantly higher level has its advantages. It means that this should do less damage against us just naturally from being a different level. And everyone has higher stats. So, I think Makarakarn is a great move. It was doing a lot of damage to itself previously. So let's do Makarakarn. I also want to set... You're already on heal support. Fantastic. Yukari can act freely because we shouldn't need healing turn 1. And Metis... I could let you act freely. As long as you don't try and CC the boss. If you try and CC the boss, you lose your privilege to act freely. Right, Makarakarn. Let's go.
I need your help.
There we go. Power charge? Power charge is fine. It might be the optimal way of doing damage because you don't use as much health. Because even if all it does is double her damage, then it's meaning that instead of spending 2 lots of HP to do a move, she spends 1 lot of SP and 1 lot of HP, which is probably slightly better. As long as she doesn't miss. If she misses, then obviously it's worse. 92 damage. Okay, I can't remember whether that's good or bad. I think she might be doing in the 60s before, but maybe I'm imagining things. Alright. We reflect the fire. It's not bad. I'm just going to set up another one of those, I'll be honest. I don't really have anything else that we need to do here. We have a few SP recovery items. We also have a few magic mirror items as well. So we should be fine. There's Brave Blade. 300 damage. That's pretty good. 300 damage, and it's not in the phase where it takes a lot of damage, and it doesn't have its defense reduced. Alright, almighty attack. 2 crits are just really bad. We could do a heal, but what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to tell Yukari to do a heal.
Leave it to me.
And we're going to chuck down... Do we have any beads? We do not have any beads. Oh no, we have 3 beads. I'm going to chuck a heal on Akihiko. And then hopefully she'll heal the other one. Yeah, this seems fine.
Take this.
Nice timing.
I'm just trying to save her SP a little bit here. Okay, she's going to heal the other one. That was an okay turn. Honestly, nothing too bad happened there. He is to stand up. And then they hit us with fire again. And we reflect that back. Nice. Okay. Now it's yet another turn. Actually, I should probably use a magic mirror here. What I'm thinking is I should probably use magic mirror when I've used a little bit of SP, and then give us a few turns of just regaining that SP back naturally. Maybe should have switched Yukari off of being in heal mode, but it's probably useful for her to heal at least this turn, because she can heal herself. There we go. So she'll heal herself. Yeah, now we take her off healer. That's fine. That's a lower defense, which is good. Okay, now almighty attack, but it doesn't have attack reduce. It crit Metis again. That's just annoying, honestly. I'm gonna let Yukari heal. And we should... Well, do we already have Makara set up? No, because it used almighty attack. I'm gonna shoot it.
Firing.
Nice, 143.
Can't let my guard down.
Okay, there's a full heal. She no longer does partial heals on her AoE, which is nice. It does cost a little bit more SP, but that's okay. And now lowering its attack. Now it's going to do a AoE magic attack, probably, or it's going to do Dark Embrace. There's Dark Embrace, okay. Now we take off the, yeah.
What is that?
We kind of take off the training weights and we let us just go all in. We're all fully healed up, ready to go for this. Tactics-wise, I'm going to switch you to full assault. Full assault. Full assault. And let's do a Zeodyne. 169. That's okay. Brave Blade. This is power charged, I think. 199 was not power charged. Okay. So we've done 360. That missed. That's not good. Zeodyne. Oh, that's horrible. Missing twice? That's just really bad. So we've done 360 damage in one turn. But we did miss twice. Zeodyne? Wait, do I have a way to remove that? I don't think I bought any of those. No, I didn't buy any of the remove stuff. I could raise speed though. That's probably not a bad idea.
Take this.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Bufudyne. So we had 360. That's another miss.
I won't lose.
Really? 480. 680. Oh, I'm a little worried. Okay. 680, so we need to do like 520 damage this turn. Well, we need to attack then, obviously. Oh, come on. Really? 780. Is she gonna hit? Okay. Ooh, I don't know if we have enough here.
Its power has dispersed.
Oh, we had just enough.
The attack.
Okay. I was doing it in my head and going...
it can't move.
Okay, we must have been close. Okay, attack reverted. We got a turn of attacking it. Alright, I'm going to shoot it. I should have probably just been shooting it all along. Our bullet did okay damage last time. 176. Okay. Brave Blade. 250, so it is taking more damage right now. There's a Garudyne. I honestly don't understand how she misses like that often. That's actually incredible. Ow. Okay, we switch our team back now. So let's put you onto heal support. I did just realize I actually missed the part for strategy. We usually put Metis on or gear mode at that point, but we didn't do that. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to shoot it. Wait, no, I'm going to put it on Makara now. That's a better move. It probably won't almighty twice in a row. And we think Yukari is going to heal on her turn. Okay. I had her enact freely, so I guess that's kind of to be expected. She might heal herself, but probably should have had her on full assault. Okay, lowering its accuracy. Maybe that's a good buff to have on while we're in that phase. Bufudyne. Nice reflect. Huge damage goes back onto the boss. That's what we like to see. It's actually taking like a non-insignificant amount of damage here. Let's drop down a magic mirror.
Take this.
Should have switched Yukari off of heal mode probably, but she shouldn't heal anyway. Okay, there's a nice power charge. And then Garudine. Nice. And now lowering his attack. Okay. There's Garudine, single target. Not worth reapplying the magic mirror for. Okay. I'm gonna switch Yukari back to act freely.
Leave it to me.
And we're just gonna shoot the boss.
You won't escape.
Okay, we missed. That's horrible. And hit. There we go. 326.
I'll show you my true power.
Garudine. Another 90. We're about 65%. We've got about 65% left of its health bar, I'd say. It's gonna hit us, but everyone else is gonna reflect. That's fine. Oh, we got frozen. That's not good. I don't actually know what frozen does, but okay, doesn't matter. Let's drop a Makar. Well, yeah, let's drop another Makar card. It's probably gonna do Almighty attack this turn. And then it's gonna Dark Embrace on the next turn. Okay, power charge is fine.
I'll show you
There's
my true
Garudine hitting the boss. Might need to give ourselves a little XP at some point.
Don't overdo it.
Oh no, we're low enough that you felt we needed to heal. Well, there's not a lot we can do about that. Dark Embrace. Okay, now we need to go full damage. Okay, we can do that.
The flow of power. Be careful. It's going to use that attack again.
Okay. I'm also thinking that if we get to the point where we're happy with our damage, I might try and do the SP recovery now as well, but we'll see. Anyway, as I said previously, our plan is Orgia mode.
Understood.
You're going to full assault.
Leave it to me.
You are also going to full assault. And then we're going to shoot it. I think. Yeah, this is fine.
You won't escape.
Nice.
Happy and heart.
Okay, so we've done 68 so far. Although the fact that we did 68 and we've been doing more implies that physical might not be the best way to do things here. Alright. 280. 500. That's just annoying. We can raise our attack though. Okay. I might just do that on this turn. It will also give us some S.
Attack weakened.
Yeah,
Please be
let's just
careful.
raise our attack. There we go. I bought some sutras.
Take this.
So we did about 500 damage last turn and we had a miss. Let's see how much damage she does here. Oh, come on.
Won't lose.
Oh, no. Okay, 750. Almost on the dot. Puts us to pretty much 1,000, so we need like one more hit. Virus Breath. That might hurt us, but we're not that worried. Oh, no, we still have Makar card set up. Wow. Okay. Zeodyne, because we need the damage. Although I was going to get ourselves SP this turn. Let's SP up. Let's assume that we're going to be cool. I'm also just going to use a Chewing Soul this turn.
Take this.
Might be too little, but let's see. Okay, it's about to hit that damage range. It's like just below it. This one will hit it into the damage range. Oh, come on. Just hit your abilities. That should be it.
Its power has dispersed. We stopped the
Oh.
attack.
Just. Like, that's on the edge. Okay. I'm going to drop down another magic mirror this turn. We don't have one up, and this is a good turn to do it, because it's about to attack us next turn. It might use Almighty attack, but this is still a good turn to do this. Brave Blade. Does that mean it switches back here? Yeah, because that did 383.
I'll show you my true power.
Okay, so you can hit it with magic while Dark Embrace is up. Or, I see. Or it gains resistance as the physical, more likely is what it needs to be. Okay, we got down to like 40%. What is Niflheim? Or Niflheim? Oh, it's the high power ice move. I understand. Okay. Gonna do a little switching around to people here. Akihiko, back to heal support. Yukari, you're going back to act freely. Metis, I'm sorry, you're dead. Not worth putting up another magic shield. Let's just hit. They might try and kill Metis because Metis is overheating right now. Let's see. Lowering defense. That's fine. Megarodine, well, she blocks it anyway, so great turn for us. Metis will be back next turn, and then it'll be Dark Embrace the turn after, so this is fine. I'm going to drop our Makarakarn up here. Yeah, this is fine. I might want to give Yukari SP, but I will do that next turn, if nothing bad happens. I'll probably do Almighty hit, or Almighty damage hit here or something. Let's see. Okay, lowering its accuracy, that's good. What's it doing? Mabufu dying? That's honestly fantastic. It just took so much damage. Wow. So like 25% now? Okay, Magic Mirror? Yeah. We don't bother giving Yukari SP because she's going to use Garodine again. Metis is on our last turn of overheat. Yeah, so Garodine only costs 10 SP, so it's not worth giving her an SP refresh, but it will be when she starts wanting to heal, which might be next turn. Or, alternatively, it just gives us the easiest move of all time. Metis is about to switch into back to normal mode. I'm not going to use our last magic mirror. I'm going to drop a Makarakarn here. Reason being, I want to keep the magic mirror just in case we need it for when we're in a dicey situation. She's cooled down. She's back. There's a power charge. Okay. I think Dark Embrace is going to come out of the boss this turn. Either that or it's the Almighty hit. Either one is fine for us. We just need to know ahead of time.
Don't overdo it.
Who are you healing? You're healing Metis? What? I guess he might have applied all the debuffs. Yeah, he applied all the debuffs. There's Dark Embrace. Okay. Orgia mode is the first move here. Yeah, so I'm going to switch us to Full Assault.
Leave it to me.
Full Assault.
Let me try that.
We're going to Orgia mode, which is perfect amount of turns. And then... do I have anything that does damage? No, but I could increase our attack, and given that it's about to die, let's do an attack increase.
Take this.
Cool. I didn't want to use SP because we're trying to save it for Makarakarns. And currently we have enough for exactly 2 Makarakarns. Okay, Brave Blade. Nice, 300 damage.
I won't lose.
I actually didn't realize this for most of the playthrough, by the way, but she doesn't take any damage from her physical moves if she's in Orgia mode. I hadn't realized that. I'm also not counting damage. We hit 3, so it's like 600? 700? Okay, I need to set up another Makarakarn. Yeah, if we did 700, we're fine. Because we had 3 hits. Yes, we're ahead of where we usually are. Okay, and we have the attack up. This is fine. Fufudyne. Another 200, puts it like 900 something. Maybe this is it? Yeah, there's 1,200. Okay. Neodyne again. Good damage. Okay. Erebus can't move. This is a free turn. This turn we give SP back to Yukari. This is the perfect turn to do this. Yeah.
Take this.
She just needs it. Ideally, we'd like to do next turn. Next turn, we would like to give Akihiko his. Also, that did 450 damage. That's incredible. That did 345. Wait, could we have killed if we'd attacked? I think so. Yeah, I think it's going to kill itself, though. Yeah, there we go, and it kills itself. Turns out, if you're the correct level for this fight, that's a much more reasonable fight. Ah, that's the secret to this game. Be the right level. Who would have thought? Well, at least I learned it in time for the final fight.
Ha! How do you like them apples? We already saved the world once. This was just our encore.
Wow! We really won! See? I told you. But will it be enough? For that monster to truly disappear, everyone's feelings must change.
To stop the heart's yearning for destruction, it's a formidable task. People try to keep death at bay, but without it, they lose sight of life. It may be that there's no way to fully eliminate this monster.
No. I'm sure we can do it. I guess. We can all change someday. As long as we're alive, it can happen. After all, even I was able to do it.
You got that right.
If we want the world to change, we have to believe it'll happen. People aren't that hopeless. We should know that already.
Hey, I guess... I need to apologize to you. I said some really horrible things. I think it really bothered me, the way you received the same power that he had. All I could think was, why wasn't it me? It was jealousy, plain and simple. Yukari's son. But really, it wasn't because you were the chosen one or anything. It was because of the way you felt. You really never do stop thinking about him. We all wanted to protect him, but out of all of us, you must have felt the strongest. If there wasn't a seal, the world would soon yearn for Nyx again. That's why he's here. For us. Even if we went back to before the last battle, the world wouldn't be saved unless he did the same thing. I can't believe I didn't see it before. If there was an easier way, he would have taken it.
Yukari.
It's still sad, but if I think of him as protecting us forever, it helps a lot.
Me too. I feel like I can breathe easier now that I know what really happened to him.
Yeah, now that we know the truth, I feel like the blinders have been removed.
All we could do before was see him go. But now, I finally feel like we've gotten closer to him.
I guess, let's use that key and go back to our time. I'm ready to start the morning of April 1st.
Of course.
Let's go. It's going to be so embarrassing when the main character pops out from behind a couch and goes April Fools.
Well then, I guess if you would.
Right.
There's something I have to say, but I'm not sure how to put it. I'm really happy to have known all of you. A lot's happened in the past few days. But over time, it'll make our friendship stronger, you know? But hey, don't say it like that. It sounds like you're saying your goodbyes.
You're right.
I see. Friendship.
gives you life? What makes you realize you're alive? If it isn't just death, if there's something else, it could be friendship. Is this the answer to life I'm supposed to find?
No.
Congratulations, sister.
Ah, and back to the Velvet Room. Oh, we're all here.
Where am I? Huh? What is this place?
Hey, wait a second. What's going on here? This isn't the front of the dorm.
Everyone, what's going on?
There is no need to worry. I only summoned you here that we might say our farewells. I am rather surprised, though. I did not expect your friends to follow you here. It seems the power of the wild card within you has influenced them as well.
Huh? I guess you know them?
This is where those who are about to awaken to their power receive guidance. My sister and your friend were guests here.
Wait, how come you're standing there smiling like you know it all?
Don't you remember what I said before? My place is here, on the other side.
Okay.
The abyss of time will soon disappear. Time will flow again, and you will return to your daily lives. Congratulations, sister, and the rest of you as well.
Metis.
Sister, you said before that you promised to protect him. If you've truly come to appreciate your ties to others, I think you can still keep that promise.
What?
Someday, when more people come to realize that, the world will stop yearning for Nyx, and that monster will be vanquished. For that day to come, your every action will be important. Isn't that another way of protecting your friend?
I can still keep my promise? Metis, who are you really? Won't you tell us? I think she's the other me. I couldn't bear the pain of losing him, so I wished to be a mere machine again. You must be the part of myself I wished away.
Oh, okay. So I think I said that earlier. Yeah, okay. Good to see that lines up.
My lonely sister, always afraid of being left alone. You came to help me acknowledge and confront the pain of living. I finally understand. I only wish I had realized it much sooner.
Sister. All life shares a sea deep within its soul. I think that's where I came from. Your heart is connected to that sea as well. You're truly alive now. From now on, we'll always be together. Sister, I'm coming home.
Welcome back.
Okay. Interesting phrasing there.
I feel tired.
Oh no, the last person who felt tired died. So don't do that. But also, when she said the Sea of Souls, right? I was thinking, huh, that's an interesting phrase. We've heard that before. Well, that's where these personas, that's, I think, the phrase that's used for some of the persona summoning. I think it was in this game as well. So it's arisen from the Sea of Souls. So effectively, that would imply that Metis is just a form of persona or shadow, and then that previous bit that we saw with the dream, where the shadow appeared behind her, she is literally Aegis's shadow. Okay.
I haven't felt this way in a while. When I went back to being a machine, I no longer required sleep.
It seems our guest has safely reached her destination. Her answer to life.
Answer to life?
Please, tell me. Now that I've found my answer, is my life at its end?
And? What? Huh? What do you mean?
I guess. It's strange. I feel so satisfied.
I guess you're not... No, this isn't happening.
I think I'm finally at peace with losing him. Odd. For some reason, the tears are only now coming. I should have attended his farewell. I was so foolish, locking myself away. Looking back, I remember that Metis would cry. To think I had discarded such a basic emotion.
You've completed your ordeal splendidly and come to the end of your journey. And now we must part.
Aegis! Hey, you can't be serious!
Aegis! It's all right. Don't worry.
No! Aegis!
You know, I think you can spread the message now. Not with words alone, but with everyone's passion and strength. If you could do that, he wouldn't have to bear the burden all alone, would he?
And that's the weather. At the tone, the time will be midnight. Good evening. It is now April 1st. Here's a recap of the news from the 31st.
What?
When did we fall asleep?
Huh? What?
Wait!
Is this?
I know that you just went to check outside,
What is it, Koro-chan?
but I love the thought that Akihiko just looked around, went, nope, nope, I'm out, and just left. He's like, I've had enough, I'm gone. These people tried to kill me over a key.
Aren't we gathered around the entrance, talking about some kind of key?
That's right. But it looks like everything's okay now. The outside world is back to normal. We can leave any time.
So, the abyss of time has disappeared.
The date! It's April 1st!
So, that means we're saved, right? Woohoo! About damn time!
Igus, wake up! We're safe! Come on, Igus.
Wait a second. After we opened the front door with the key, we were brought to that room that looked like an elevator. And while we were there, Igus-san...
Hey, Igus. How long are you gonna lie there? Wake up! Igus!
Mitsuru-senpai.
It's too early to reach any conclusions. Let's carry her to her room for now. We can keep an eye on her condition with the equipment there.
Okay.
Damn it. She's not waking up.
How's it look, Fuka?
Don't worry, I've used the system a number of times before.
That wasn't the question.
The equipment should be set up already, so...
If only it wasn't so late at night. I'm sorry. I tried contacting the lab, but I doubt they'll be sending anyone right away.
Well, I've almost got the bioscan unit online.
Is that it?
Yes, her vital signs are up on screen. Let's see. No. This is awful.
Did you find something?
Her synaptic circuits, they're completely burned out. There was some sort of massive system overload that took her way over capacity. It's probably related to her new ability to use multiple personas. Burned out? But they can fix her, right? It's easy to replace the faulty parts, but she'll no longer be the Igus we all know.
No. Igus.
Oh.
Did you call me?
Igus!
Has something happened?
Jeez, you had us worried sick, sleepyhead. You took so long to wake up, we thought you might have died.
But how could this be? Her synaptic circuit shouldn't even be receiving power. It's as if she's really alive. Oh, I'm so sorry to have worried you all. I was having a dream. The first one in some time. Memories of time I spent with everyone and... Strength of heart when united is barred by no door. Oh, it's nothing. Sorrowful partings only show us the weight of our relationships. But the joy of living comes from those who care about you. I'm a very lucky person.
Igus. We were so close to each other. We suffered over the same things. I feel pretty stupid now. I wonder why we both thought we were all alone. I guess we're more like each other than we thought.
Whew. Well, looks like it all came out okay. Man, I was pretty freaked out there for a while, but I think we got our happy ending.
Yeah, looks that way. I'm bushed.
Oh, crap. Now that we're not in any danger, I'm about to pass out. Maybe I can sleep standing up.
Oh, Junpei-kun.
Very well. Let's go back to our rooms and rest until morning. If there's anything left to do. Actually, there is one thing I'd like to announce.
Oh?
About collecting everyone's evoker. I'm thinking of calling that off. Our ordeal has given me a lot of food for thought. My own way of running away may have been to try to collect these and put them away, forever. But even if there are no shadows left, the battle against ourselves is ongoing. Each of you should hold on to yours.
Until the day when everyone can change, right?
The next morning.
Let's see. I already shipped my large luggage. Did I forget anything?
That was my contact. The car they sent for us will arrive shortly.
What, are you taking everyone else along for the ride too?
Their new dorms are on the way to the lab. It'll be a quick stop. I thought we might as well travel together, since we're all here. It would be dull otherwise.
Where on earth is Junpei? I told him not to be late.
Junpei-kun?
Ah, let him be. He's probably trying to carry everything at once. Same thing happened last year.
Oh, but that sounded like it really hurt.
Ow! My face. I hope no one saw that.
Are you all right? Jeez, what a way to end this.
Ah, there's our ride. Well then, shall we be off?
I actually have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I know it might not be possible because it's so sudden, but is there some way that I can back out of returning to the lab? Before, I thought there was nothing left for me to protect, no reason to live. But now that I see otherwise, I'd like to go back to school with Yukari-san and everyone.
I guess.
I want to continue to experience new things with you all. Is it too late?
Even if I wanted to place you back in, I'm no longer involved with Gekukan High.
Lady Mitsuru, your transportation has arrived.
Thank you.
Senpai.
I'm sorry for the sudden change in plans, but our destination is now the school's Tatsumi Hall. The transfer to the lab has been cancelled.
Then, Senpai...
Now that's more like it.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be able to stay with you all.
Fantastic. And now... Oh.
I'm still kinda sad to leave this place behind.
Yes, but change is part of life.
Hey, I guess, if you're gonna live in the dorms, you wanna be my roommate?
Huh?
I mean, you need one, right? But hey, no need to be so formal. We are friends, aren't we?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh? I think that might be the end. And with that, we have finished Persona 3 FES, The Answer. And we finished all of Persona 3 until January, when the reboot comes out. But we finished all of Persona 3. That is available right now, apart from Portable, which has another character line that you could play, which we're not going to do, but that is also an option. But we have finished Persona 3 FES content, and yeah, The Answer was not as good as the main game, I think would be the nice way of putting it to start with. I think that the also I just noticed that Social Link Event Planner was a actual role, which makes sense, but I was also like, oh, interesting. Although I think that planner in Japanese game dev might mean like developer. It might be, it's kind of something they more use for that, like a designer kind of role. Anyway, moving on. I just thought that was kind of funny because in my head I was like, oh, somebody's planning out all the dates, but that's obviously not all that's involved, right? The Answer. I think my fundamental problems with The Answer is that it highlighted the worst parts of Persona 3, right? It highlighted the combat fusion mechanics and just showed like, okay, this is why you need to be able to pick abilities. It took away the compendium, which kind of helped you mitigate some of those issues. It was all about like boss fight after boss fight. Although boss fights are fun, and it was fun finding ways around them. It's like, I think that Persona 3, a lot of the boss fights in the later game were good because they had some kind of relation to the story. I think the ones that worked best were the ones that linked in the story in some way. I think that the fact that most of the boss fights in this one were just kind of soulless for the first half of it was, well, for the first 80% of it, it kind of meant it dragged on a little bit. I think that the later ones were kind of an interesting idea. I'm not sure how I feel about them, but I like that they went for it, right? I think that from the bit that was on screen right now, from that shadow fight, things got more interesting. So doing that one, going into the Colosseum in the 2v2 fights, these were kind of interesting things. Even the Erebus fight, when we tried it at the right level and we knew the secret, right, it became an interesting thing on like, okay, now we have to interact with the tactics menu. Now we have to set ourselves up so we know, okay, it's going to do this move and this move, so we need to be ready to counter these moves. We need to do some SP management. That kind of fight was really good, but that was like 5% of the total that you did in this, right? And the story was kind of a closed loop. It was kind of an interesting idea. See, a lot of this is like, I like some of the ideas, but I didn't like the execution for a lot of it. Which, you know, it's there. I can see why they didn't bring this back for Portable, because I think that this was basically made as like a, how can we extend the game while creating as few new assets as possible, right? There was a little bit of that going in here. How can we add some extra content? Oh, well, we'll make a combat-focused thing, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do, and we'll have it so that you fight your party members. A lot of it was about, it seemed to be, at least to me, like it was about how to extend the game and without it costing too much for them on that side. I can also see why, for the reboot, they've said that there's going to be no The Answer content. I think that that makes a lot of sense, because it would be very difficult to translate this into like a modern setting. As in, like, with the way the series has progressed, this would feel really like it would feel more outdated than the rest of the game. The rest of the game, you can easily see how they'd update it to like a P5 style. This part of the game, I don't see how you could update that easily without just making it like, I guess you would just effectively make it like Mementos, but you would have it, yeah, you would effectively just make Mementos, right? They've already done that, and I don't think that that would work by itself for the game. So, yeah, anyway, it was fun, and we will see more Persona 3. There's 2 things left for us to do, well, 2 major ones. The reboot, which comes out in about 6 months when this video comes out. 6 months? 7 months? 8 months? Anyway, it comes out a while from when this video comes out. And we've also got Persona 4 Ultimax. Oh, sorry, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, which is Persona 4 Arena and the Ultimax story, which is a continuation of Persona 3 and a continuation of Persona 4. Then we also have Dancing by Moonlight, I think, which is a continuation of 3, 4, and Arena. And then Starlight, is that the other one? I'm not 100% on that one, which is a continuation of 5 as well. And we also have the Q games, although I have no idea how they fit into it. But it would be cool to try them out. And in terms of other Persona content, there is also a new Persona 5 game coming out later this year, which we're also going to try and play. Also, I believe there is no New Game Plus for The Answer, which is why it didn't ask for you to save. But yeah, there is Persona 5, whatever they called it, the tactics game. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for everyone who stuck with it this far. And I hope to see you in whatever comes next. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.